Hello everyone, my name is Ivo and welcome to Cooking with the Koyas. When it comes to pizza, one of the most important toppings is the sauce. And today folks, we are going to make a homemade sauce from scratch. Very, very easy. A few simple, natural ingredients, but the flavor folks is going to be intense and is going to make the difference between a good pizza and a fantastic pizza. So let's get started right now. So a good sauce, folks, starts with a good tomato. And I like to use the San Marzano tomatoes, and this particular one comes right from the San Marzano region, right from Italy. But there are a number of brands and varieties that come from Italy, and if they're San Marzano tomatoes, they're going to be good. Okay, so they come in, there's a little bit of sauce already in there, but they're whole peeled tomatoes right there. That's what we have in here, whole peeled tomatoes, and I see a little piece of basil in there too. There you go. So, first thing we're going to do is with an immersion blender, we're going to blend those whole tomatoes and puree them. Okay, and that's enough. I personally don't want to make it really, really smooth. I like to have my tomato sauce a little bit rougher, let's call it, in nature. So, adds to the rustic nature of our tomato sauce, our pizza sauce. Okay, so now let's take a look at this. Oh yeah, look at that, folks. We're off to a great start right now, I'll tell you that. When you start off with a good tomato, you're going to start off with a good sauce. And by having them whole and pureeing them, we're keeping it as fresh as we can, right? Okay. Now, very simple. To our beautiful sauce, we're going to add a little bit of salt. So this is about 7 grams of salt, which is about a teaspoon. Okay, you could add a little bit more. It's basically salt to taste, but basically 1 teaspoon of salt, 7 grams. And here I minced up 1 clove of garlic. I just dropped it. Okay, let me pick this up. Okay, so let's try that again. If it brought a smile to your face, it was worth it. Okay, 1 clove of garlic, so that I have minced. So I'm going to add the 1 clove of garlic. Now, if you really, really like garlic, you could add up to 2. But what I found is 1 clove gives just the right amount of garlicky flavor to our sauce. So 1 clove of garlic. And now here, folks, I have some dried oregano. I'm going to put it in before I spill it. Okay. 2 tablespoons of dry oregano. And now, quite simply, we're going to mix that right in. Just toss it all together and incorporate all those beautiful ingredients we added to our pizza sauce and mix it all up. So you want to see the red and the green, then you know you've added enough oregano. So look at this, there we go. Oh yeah, that, folks, is going to make a real nice tomato sauce right there. Take a look at that. Isn't that nice? Beautiful, beautiful sauce. Okay, now, let's do the taste test. Yes, folks, the taste test. And if you've noticed, we did not cook this sauce. And that's one of the keys to a good pizza sauce. Keeping it raw, keeping it fresh with all those flavors. Put it on the pizza because it's going to cook a little bit when you put it in the oven. So if you already start with a cooked sauce, it's going to be double cooked and changes the flavor. This, folks, is its most natural state right here, raw. And you put it on your pizza, and guess what? That's absolutely fantastic. The right amount of garlic, the right amount of salt, the right amount of oregano, and of course, the San Marzano tomatoes makes for a fantastic combination. Folks, this pizza sauce you've got to give a try because you know I love sharing recipes with you, but I love it more when you make it and enjoy it. So speaking of which, if you haven't seen any of the pizza episodes where I use this sauce, I'll put some links in the description because I've got some pizza episodes, a same day episode, an overnight pizza episode, and a gluten-free pizza episode. I will put all the links in the description for you. And hopefully the next time you make pizza, you'll make it with this sauce. And then if you think about it, drop me a line, let me know how you made out. I want to thank you for joining me on today's episode of Cooking with the Koyas. And until next time, as always, buon appetito.